Mike, John, Marcus.
Hi.
Hey. Today we're getting a response from the studio on the new pages we sent them, so we're very anxious to see if they like them or not.
Bob responded very favorably to a majority of the things that you sent.
Awesome.
He's all for doing the barren landscape opening with the coyotes, since you guys seem to really want it.
The big challenge for all of us was to come up with the proper beginning and a hint of origin for these creatures.
It's basically a wild coyote that comes up upon a dead carcass in the middle of the road. Just as it approaches, sniffs around, looking for a bite, up pops this horrible, hideous monster and devours the coyote in one gulp.
It's more like they just gave up in New York.
Let's put a budget together and try and figure out how to get this thing finished.
You got it.
All right?
Thanks, Andrew. Now that the studio has signed off on our ideas, we're going to budget those ideas and hopefully move into production this summer on these new scenes. And that's all great. But the fact of the matter is that the real future of Feast depends on the Dimension Disney divorce.
Hey, man.
Hey,
How you doing?
what's going on?
Good to see you. Today, I had lunch with John. I'm in the middle of shooting a movie, so I begged him to come all the way to New York so that I could just kind of get an update on the process and also just to tell him what a great job I thought he did. Thanks for coming all the way out here, by the way. I don't think I ever told you, but when we were doing the whole selection process, we were shooting Ocean's 12. And so I was sitting in my trailer going over the movies one more time. And Don Cheadle walked in, and
I love Don Cheadle.
And he watched all of them. He got up, and as he was walking out, kind of nonchalantly over his shoulder, indicated your movies and said, "So you're going with that guy, right?"
Wow.
And you know, I obviously said, "Yeah, that's the guy we're gonna go fight for." So,
Well, thanks. Thanks, Don.
The movie's kind of up in the air. You know, it's great to hear some really good things from someone like Matt Damon.
look, I mean, obviously, the interview, was a disaster. It was not about the interview. It's about the work, and it's about, your short films, and they were fantastic.
It's just an opinion.
You think?
They were superior to anything that I've ever seen come out of that website.
At the beginning of this whole thing, I was in a pretty dark place. The whole process, completing the film, it kind of helped me a lot. Kind of makes me feel a lot better about myself.
You were just clearly the guy to do it.
Well, I'm not saying I'm the easiest person or the most communicative, or, and on top of that being the schedule and the size of the.
But it's designed to be difficult.
Doing.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
hopefully we'll give people an appreciation when they go see a movie and they go like, God, that's really hard to do, to marshal all those kind of.
Any movie that gets done is just basically an amazing feat.
What's next? What's next for John Gulager?
Well, opportunities have already arisen and doors have opened.
Opportunities are arising not just because of, Greenlight. I mean, it's because of you. And look, maybe it'll be a total disaster and we'll go down in flames, but we'll find something else.
No, someday.
I'd definitely consider working with John. Yeah, you need a few components. You need a director that you believe in, a script that you believe in, and a role that you feel like you can do something with. And I definitely believe in John.
Something else, maybe. But,
I hope so, man.
We'll see, right?
Yeah. On that note.
Right now, we are making a movie for a studio that may not exist in the next few weeks. Bob has always been an advocate of the movies we've made for Dimension. And him leaving doesn't, I think, leave us in a good position with this movie, Feast. It's this bizarre limbo that we find our movie in. It's weird that the process of making the movie is coming to an end. We still have no idea what the fate of Feast is gonna be.
Boy.
Hey!
Hey.
I got the one and only Andrew Rona.
No way.
Who's there?
Mike, Joel, John, Patrick, Kirk, and the world.
Andrew Rona's called today to just sort of let us know he was thinking about us and to thank everybody for what they did on the movie.
I just wanted to say some stuff to you guys. First to Joel and Mike. I want to thank you guys for being amazing professionals. We gave you guys an impossible task, and you guys, as always, delivered a first-class product to us. Thank you for being true pros and good friends. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Andrew. I mean it.
Are the writers there? You guys kind of buckled down. We kept rewriting a script. Nothing was precious about it. You guys just did the work, and the movie's better for it. John, you're no contest winner. You're no joke. You are the true, real deal. You're a filmmaker. You made a great movie. You rose to the challenge, and you came into this and you proved that you could direct a movie given a chance, and that's really what Project Greenlight's about. So I'm proud of you, and I wish I was there to give you a hug.
Why now? You're gonna make me cry or something. Ugh. Andrew said some really nice things to me. Andrew was very gracious and kind. You know, way back when my we did the big train wreck of my big thing at the Roosevelt.
Yeah.
I went home to Diane. I said, well, I blew that, but there was this one guy. He just out of the blue, he just sort of said something really nice, you know.
You're a talented filmmaker, John. You should be proud of your films.
It was you.
That's correct. Appreciate it. I consider you guys all friends now.
It was really, really touching. He told everyone how much he appreciated their involvement in the film, made all of us feel like we meant something, not just to the movie, but to him.
All right, guys.
Thanks a lot, Andrew.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Appreciate it.
Bye.